so y'all know y'all better enjoy it.
Get it. Oh. Hey. Get it. Oh.
Well, we keeping on what we taking in the pictures.
What's up?
Hey everybody, we are here. This is She Said. We are live. We're in the room with a bunch of couples and some singles.
Yep.
But we trying to get her boo bang.
Tell her you sing us a dollar bill ain't looking to make change.
We didn't
Sing
discuss
us a
that.
dollar bill ain't looking to make change.
We didn't discuss that.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another crazy episode of She Said. I am none other than your girl, Majesty. Hey, Turner Queen right now. Hey, Teresa. We need to link up, Teresa.
Oh,
and
yeah, because
we're in the A. We're in Atlanta with you.
What's up, Rashika?
And of course, we have none other than the minister who was trying to turn up and twerk. And baby got a big booty, so you know I like it when she twerk. Hey, hey, hey.
Throw it back.
Hey, that's right. Now we are in here with we are now in here with people that we consider family. So I am here.
I don't know these folks. I don't.
Lies you tell.
Lies. So we are here for a very momentous occasion. My organization, Lambda Alpha Kappa Nu Sorority Incorporated, and my fraternity, Lambda Zeta Phi Nu.
Lambda who?
Lambda what?
Lambda Zeta Phi Nu Fraternity Incorporated.
This is not a Greek moment. So please disregard.
So we are here having a good time because I crossed the line into the Lambda Nu dynasty. So I have two new babies, one in Alpha Kappa and another in Zeta Phi. So we are all in here sipping a little some, sipping some libations, and discussing not Greek, oh my Lord. We're talking about Black Pride here in Atlanta. Now, should you come to Black Pride with your boo? Should you come single? What are the do's and don'ts? Ready to mingle. We got a single one in here. I'm trying to get her a cute boo thing, but you gotta have a 401k and a pension.
You must fill out an application. Background check. Have your own car, good credit, own house. You can have kids.
No kids.
No, they have kids.
No kids. Love. No.
Pet
Not
lover.
even
no dogs.
Pet lover.
No. She said no to the dogs.
She's staying team single for a while, so we're gonna keep that moving.
But we're here just kind of discussing the things that we go through when we come to Black Pride, not only here in Atlanta, but in other states. And how people, when you go out with your mates sometimes, how people just do the most. You got people smiling in your face and looking at your mate. You got hookers sliding phone numbers through. You got people who know who you are and sending messages in your inbox. We've had that happen. And we were just discussing, well, what do you do in certain instances? Now, y'all already know that the minister like telling people take a picture because it lasts longer.
If you get me in it too, though.
So
make sure they get me in, catch my good side.
Facts.
Right.
So we just wanted to know, what were you guys doing this weekend, especially it being Labor Day weekend? And I know that a lot of us, what happened?
It's a comment. I ain't gonna share it. I'm not gonna have to do that. Keep moving. You can't see it, so keep moving.
Yes, okay. I can. Anyway, so we're in this room with we saw as people commented.
They said you can build a friend, build a girlfriend, like build a bear.
I wish we could.
I close to be the boss.
But you know they do have those anatomically correct life-size dolls that they're making in, I think, Japan.
In Japan.
With the skin, the real skin. You can design them how you want them, color, equipment. I'm gonna leave that there. You can build it exactly how you want it. It don't talk back. It don't say nothing to you. But that could be an option.
Minister, is that what you would like at the house?
We're not talking about me. She's single. I'm taking.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking because you know I gotta check with you.
Oh shit.
Oh, don't do me.
Oh, see, I'm not gonna do you for the one. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all know. She got one more time, and she knows she gonna catch it. In front of all these good folks in here. Okay, go ahead.
I'm about to call.
Anywho,
you know that we have been kind of sickly, but we are in good health. Thank the Lord for that. Hallelujah. Anyway, why are you looking at me?
This is crazy.
Okay, I need to
What you
have.
had to drink?
I had a couple sips or something.
Oh my God! Nobody told me. All of y'all gonna get it. Ain't nobody said a word, right?
Wait a minute.
Cause I'm like,
Anyway.
she acting up.
I'm not acting up. Hey,
Anyway.
Teresa. But
Right.
getting back to that, how do you move through Black Pride with your boo thing? We've done it a couple times. How many Black Prides we've done a couple? We've hosted a couple.
We posted. Not okay. Are you talking about Black Pride in other cities? Because like nope. Shout out to Columbia. But it's totally different than being in like an Atlanta Black Pride, Miami, or New York Black Pride. That's just a whole totally different skill level. So are we talking about like Atlanta type of Black Pride? So let's keep it probably isolated to that because a lot more people travel to the region to celebrate from all other countries.
Okay.
I mean, not countries, but states. So Atlanta Black Pride, how do you navigate that? I don't see a problem with it. This was not my topic choice, so I'm just put that out there. This was all hers. I don't see a problem with it. I think you navigate the same way you navigate anything else. I mean, whether you're going to the grocery store or the movies, y'all together, and we still together then, whether it's Atlanta Pride or not. I think also too, if you have a good relationship, we laugh at people that try to approach. I think it's hilarious because her clapback is ridiculous. And it's entertaining to me because I'm just waiting to see what she's going to say. Like, you know, the color purple when she said, I just sat there and wanted to see what color's going to be thrown on the wall and the guy was going. That's how I kind of am when I'm watching her interact with these folks. That she's still like, no, I'm a whole lesbian. She don't have no filter. I'm like, babe, can you not like let them down gentler like the guy in the store?
See, what had happened was that this gentleman came up to me. His name is Keith. Shout outs to Keith. He came and he was like, hey, how are you? I'm like, fine. He said, what are you doing? I said, well, get some things for a community service project. Oh, really? I have a nonprofit too. So we're going back and forth. Mind you, this is so going over my head. You'd have thought I had a blonde weave, and I was blonde again. So I'm just the kikiing and the talking to the man, and then something said, wait, he asked me, and he said, well, are you going to be busy your entire trip? No, not necessarily. He was like, you got time in the evening? Yeah. And he was like, ding, 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 ding. You want to go out to dinner? Ding, ding, ding. I was like, wait, what? Like, I was so thrown. I was about to get this man my whole business card and everything. And I was like, wait, you want to do what? I want to get to know you better. I want to take you out to dinner. Mind you, let me tell y'all something. Majesty was not beat. I had a baseball cap on my head, a t-shirt on, and some shorts. I was not even beat to be looking cute. Don't try to holler.
You are cute all the time. I tell you that.
Baby, you supposed to tell me that.
No, I ain't got to lie to you though. If you ain't together, I'm not gonna tell you that. Be out the street and feeling something. No, I'm gonna do that to you.
So dude thought he was gonna be cute. He was like, but I still want to take you out. And I said, dude, I'm a whole lesbian. No. This one cracks up at the stuff.
Guess what the question is that comes after that though? Why do straight guys always ask this? What did he ask you next?
Are you sure?
Bring me your mama.
I was like, well, I did wake up with her this morning, so I think that's the yes.
Could possibly be a yes. Why do straight people, why do they do that?
You should have did it. Smell my breath.
Well, we could have arranged that, because this morning was some things.
Hallelujah. Shut-da-da.
Woo, Jesus.
Minister Blessing.
It was all that.
I hope my mama and my cousins don't. If you are related to me by blood, please log off. Cause y'all like to run y'all mouth.
Y'all already know I'm crazy.
Folks will tell everything. Stop calling my mama.
Y'all already know I'm
She
crazy.
know. Just stop calling my mama.
Hey, mommy. They probably recorded this.
Right. Let me tell you, just. Right. Anyway,
so that's a good question. Why to everybody in the room who's had a mate, have you ever been out publicly with your mate and you've had someone approach your mate like y'all ain't been together?
Is that your sister?
Oh, we get that.
Is that your sister?
All the time.
Okay,
We got that.
No Tino shades, y'all look alike. Maybe because y'all been around each other
You
too
feed
long.
long enough, they start looking like.
Right, we look just alike.
Y'all do.
And I feed her O's the time. Don't I, boo? What kind of protein do you feed?
Smell your breath.
What kind of protein do you feed her?
Can we stay on subject here? Is it your sister? That was a good one.
We always get that.
Audience, is it
holding
your sister?
hands. Holding hands.
Hands.
Like literally, we don't. Every time we're out walking, we're holding
It's either
hands
hands or
or arm. Oh, is that? Oh, are y'all sisters?
I'm like,
I wouldn't do what I do to her to my sister.
Oh God.
See, that's something that I would say.
No, that's what I do.
Hey, Keisha.
Yeah.
Keisha.
I'm
Like
very
twins, right? Like twins. What else do people say? I think that's like the biggest one.
Is that your friend?
Is that your friend? Okay, is that your friend?
Oh no, I didn't know.
You mind if I
y'all-
talk to your friend? The
Right.
side
With
talk.
benefits.
You mind if I talk to your friend?
Oh, I didn't know y'all was together.
How you didn't?
Let me tell you something. We in the grocery store. I rub all on her booty.
Is that a thing for y'all films?
I think so.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
bothered.
Yeah.
Can y'all stop doing that gay shit?
No.
You know what? This about to be the battle of the sexes. Femmes against the studs, the masculine centered. Let me tell you something about some of you masculine centered women. We like with us real. They got all the ass. All the booty. Let me show you something. I ain't got no
Oh my
booty.
God.
I ain't got no booty. See, I'm Dominican. And my mother didn't bless me with that, so no, my booty don't look like J-Lo. But you know what?
That's
It
not my
seems like
fault.
all these masculine centered women got booty for days.
Look like a whole.
What does that have to do with practicing
Snack
Chinese?
What is that?
You have a booty.
Minister B,
You
you
got a
was.
booty. You can squat to get it.
Swear.
Jet to get it.
Period.
Eat some cornbread.
Now y'all
grease.
just wake up
I heard
to
all
this.
that.
All
You can do what you need to do. You
Y'all
don't necessarily
petty.
have to violate.
But in the meantime,
It's appreciation.
The only reason
No,
we
but you do
didn't
it at the
get
most awkward time.
the
It's
only
booty
reason.
appreciation.
Nah, damn that.
You
We
don't
got
do it when
the
I'm
big
waiting, when I'm
butts
ready.
because God knew if He gave us something else, we would have had too many kids around here. So y'all need to humble
No, I'm
yourselves
like, see,
and
but-
leave us alone.
Right.
That
First
big
of all-
booty mess, leave us be. We didn't ask
Listen,
for that.
listen,
I
I think
try to
that
hide.
asked for that.
Y'all
You
gay.
still got a big butt though.
We could
What?
give it
You
away.
got a big ass though.
You gay, bro.
Oh.
Don't act like your ass ain't big. Like this is gay shit. I don't even feel right discussing this. I
Let me
feel violated.
explain something to you.
Perfectly
I ain't
There's
gonna
too
talk
much
about
There's
booty in
no-
the
I'm
pants.
not
I'm gonna get your ass though.
There's too much booty in the pants. There's too
I
much
don't want
booty in the
nobody touching my ass,
pants.
bro.
I got a little room like this, bro.
Stop. Like, stop. The sexual harassment, bro.
How was
Somebody
the
walking behind me, grab both cheeks. Stop.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute. No,
Right.
wait.
There's no preparation.
None. You can just be standing there washing dishes because you're trying to help them out. Wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. Ass grab, both cheeks. Stop. Cut. Goddamn, you just did it. Stop.
See now, see, we got studs in here getting their booty grabbed. But I'm saying y'all act like y'all don't like. Now if we stop grabbing your booties, y'all be in your feelings.
No.
Woo.
We're not. I don't know who told
Why
you
don't y'all
that.
try it and see what happens?
Watch out. Y'all might
So
not.
look, y'all got a choice. We got to grab something. We're trying to be respectful.
No disrespect. There are 4 masculine centered
Y'all
women in
grab
this room.
boobs too. Don't act.
But we don't grab at the same time. It's one or the other.
Y'all
Grab
are
his ass,
I'm
or you grab his
convinced
face.
that all y'all damn
Do
films,
something.
all y'all
You
films
gotta
got,
grab on
y'all
something.
got boy sides to you. I hate you all. And I like, don't laugh. That's
It's called BDE.
I'm sorry. I don't even want to know what it is.
I'm scared to
What
name
is
it.
it? No.
No.
Censorship. We're
No.
going to pull the plug on that one.
No, but the whole thing is that we have right now we have 4 studs in this room. Of the 4, we have 4 masculine centered women in this room. Of the 4, all of them got big booty.
All
of them.
Every last one.
Now,
4 out of 4.
Every
4 out of
4.
4. So now, I don't know if it's the cornbread that we feed them, the shrimp and grits that they eating, or what. But let me tell you, my baby got a booty.
No, you are not here for all this Marquise.
That
Really?
that is a blessing.
My brother, really?
Praise the Lord.
Listen,
All of
all of the booty is a blessing from God. See, the Lord gave it to you because He knew that I was made just for you, and I was gonna like the booty. So with all of that, I need to thank the Lord for giving you a booty and just being all of the good things for me.
We need to go on a strike.
I'm going. What
So now they going on a strike.
I'm starting a whole bunch. They'll stop touching.
No, we just touch the other side.
Okay, no, just never mind.
Yo, Marquise is having a good time.
I'm just like, how was pink? I'm
No.
red right now.
No, but even still, let's go a little bit further.
Wait, no, can we not?
Yes, let's go. You masculine center women, y'all be doing the most for us films, okay? Well, I'ma speak for me. In my time with these masculine centered women, you know, because in my days, I used to like, you know, film girls. So, you know, now that I got my hot chocolate, you know, and all these locks and stuff, you know, I've been, you know, trying to submit and obey. That's very difficult for an independent lady as such myself. And, you know, I've been asking the Lord to work.
I'm trying to see where she's going with this. I'm
to
gonna
work some things through me. But why is it that you masculine centered women don't like it when we start touching doors and taking out trash?
Because you ain't supposed to.
And pump gas.
Hold on.
And,
All right.
I mean,
so let me okay, hold on, let me get you right together.
Please get her right together. Hallelujah. Come on.
When you are with a masculine centered woman that is a gentle woman.
Period.
Break it down.
Say it one more time for her. Give it a breakdown.
There is a way that they take care of their women.
Facts.
For one, I am protector, provider, and there's another people. And pastor. I'll put that. And so, as far as protector and provider, my expectation is for me to take things off of her plate that she don't need to do. As far as for me, my treatment to her, I treat her like the queen that she is. So I'm gonna open up the door for her and let her walk first. For one, I'm just not letting her walk first but I'm observing and watching what she's walking into. Okay? So I'm also protecting you so I can see what's going on before you take notice. Because, like she said, she's a little blonde sometimes. So I want to make sure you are good at all times. The other thing is, why am I going to have her pumping gas and coming back in the car smelling like gas? Do you see these nails?
Facts.
Every time one gets broken off, what you have to go do? Do you see these nails? Every time one of these gets broken off, what I got to do?
File that shit down. Keep going.
There it is.
That's
So this makes perfect sense to me. I'm gonna go ahead and pump the gas for you, babe. That's my role. I'm gonna open up the door. If we walking down the street, you're gonna walk on the inside because again, I'm protecting you. You need to be on the inside of the street. That's what you do. If a traffic go outside, I'm gonna take the trash on the outside of the house.
That ain't for you.
That's not for you.
You're not supposed to get dirty.
Well, why can't I do that for you though if I want to?
Because I don't need you to. You do so many other things for me. Let me do that.
Yeah.
You do a number of things for me. That's the least I could do for you.
I might let you have that one.
No, ain't no Mike. You need to let her have that.
Let her have
Let her
that.
have that.
Let her
Let me explain
have
something to you.
You can have it.
For us newfangled women, because I call myself a newfangled woman because I'm just very, very independent. I like doing things for
That's like
myself.
a curse
And
word.
she does
It is a curse word.
She does plenty of things for herself.
Independent doesn't mean that
exactly.
you have to. That doesn't mean that you have to do everything on your own. You being independent is just another thing that we are admiring of you.
Right.
But however, that was because you felt like you had to when you were single.
Mm-hmm.
When you are no longer a single woman, you are allowed to be kept.
Brother, speak.
Allow yourself to be kept, and then know that when Tanya say, "I got it," she got it. Like y'all step on our feet sometimes when y'all feel like it's like back. Like when we out there, we protecting y'all. We got y'all. We tell y'all to get y'all behinds in the car. Get in the car. Like we got y'all. And sometimes y'all can mess around and put us in a bigger position, questioning us like, why, but why though, but why though, but why though, but why though, but why, but why? Get in the car. I'm fussing with you trying to get you in the car and then and knocked upside the head because you wasn't listening.
But let me even add to that. The independence has nothing to do with your ability
to be submissive.
It has nothing to do with that. You are still independent. You are an independent thinker. You have your own thoughts, your own beliefs, your own values. You are still very much independent. Me doing those things for you doesn't take away from your independence.
Facts.
Now, if you have a problem with that, that might be something you need to reflect on. Why does that make me feel like she's taking something from me when I'm only adding to you?
Oh, pour
Hey,
into
that's
him. You gotta pour into him.
Right, so it's not my
But
fault.
these are baby studs that mess a lot of women up.
And not just that,
Ooh,
we have to go
wait
back.
a
We have to
minute.
go, not just that. Wait. Not just that, we have to even go back, not even just to our own culture, but just how we date and are in relationship. That's a problem. We have allowed our society to tell us what relationships should look like. And when someone does this, they're taking something from me. We have that take tendency.
That's
No,
mine.
they're giving you something.
Yeah.
They are giving you a gift. They are blessing or adding to your life in some way by just taking care of you. When did it become a problem to take care of another person that you love?
Well,
when did it become a problem to show you I love you versus me just saying
It became financial.
There you go.
That
That
became
part right
financial.
there.
A woman
When people-
feels like unless the only way you can take care of her is by providing for her financially. She doesn't recognize, some women, I won't say she doesn't. Most women don't recognize the emotional support that you're supposed to have, the physical and mental support that you're supposed to have. The financial has become so solidified in our community, in our culture. Where the bag at? Where the bag at? That's what is like popping now.
But
so
you-
like courtship.
You know, but that's
wait,
go ahead.
Vicky has something to say.
Vicky, what you got to add to
But
this?
you cussing me. And put
First
your
of all,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
the problem with it doesn't matter about baby stud, old stud. the fact of the matter is, a lot of people are still broken and trying to go into a relationship
Hurt people hurt.
in that broke place. Whoever did whatever to you in your past, and then you gonna bring all your baggage, all that nasty luggage into a relationship, and then you gonna break this person who just wanna love you.
But you know, we all take baggage into a relationship.
But
there's
not
no
that
one.
you
There's
all-
no one. Right. But there's no one that enters a relationship without something or some type of residue from something else from the past.
Right.
The key is that either you are with someone that's going to help you unpack your
Unpack the
baggage,
baggage.
and that you even want to unpack your baggage.
But
and
you
do
also
it
have to
well.
recognize that you have baggage.
Have baggage.
No, but see, that's where, and we have been transparent and with some of our baggage, because some of it just be a little too much for us to unpack on the podcast. However, when we both came into this, as the minister explained, she was going through a divorce. Literally, she was at the end of her divorce when we first started to date, and it was baggage. I came out of a whole engagement, and that was a heavy baggage. And we came into
Bag lady.
What?
Don't hurt your bag.
Let me tell you, I was so thrown off by her. She was not what I expected. She was not what I was looking for. And it's funny because my brother is sitting right here, and 2 weeks prior to meeting her, I told her what my ideal mate would be, and her wife told me I needed to get me a shepherd.
That is the truth.
And then look at who came, the shepherd. So now with that being said, we had baggage, and we kind of didn't. I won't say that it hindered us, but we were
I don't think-
aware.
Yeah, I think for what us, I think it actually provided us a good foundation in our relationship because we were aware of our baggage. We knew exactly what it was, and we were very transparent about
About
hey,
it.
look, this is what it is.
what I got.
This is what you get right
Right
here.
here.
Ain't no nothing hidden behind the back. There's nothing popping out 2 weeks later, 3 months. No, nothing like that. This is what it is. Can you deal with this or not? While I am dealing with this or not. And that
it
was
was-
supposed to be made very early on.
The minister took me through some things.
I did, but I was open like, look, girl. Look, you don't know what I've been through. You
And
know?
I had to, and at that point, I had to make a conscious decision. And sometimes I think in relationships we compromise, but we compromise for the wrong reasons.
You can't be
And
selfish though.
You can't be selfish. And I knew that in that moment she was hurt by what happened in her previous relationship. So I had to be careful in even how I handled her because her view of relationships at this point was very much skewed. And then here I come with all my lightning and fire and thunder, and I'm just like, and then I'm just like, okay, so this is how I move, this is how I love. And I don't think that in that moment she kind of even knew. You didn't know what to do with me.
I didn't. I was like, this girl crazy.
And it wasn't because she couldn't accept my love. It was more along the lines of actually believing that this love could actually exist.
Right.
So I think that the point that you made about people coming in with baggage, when people come in with baggage, I think it's more along the line. This is where we as the LGBT community, matter of fact, I'm going to be more specific. Us lesbians, we break up with one person
Jump right
on
into
Monday, and by
right back on
Wednesday, we
Wednesday.
got a whole new girlfriend. We done
And
moved
moved
her
in.
in, had her babies with you, and now you somebody's stepdaddy, and all kind of full that don't belong to you.
And dogs.
And dogs. That part.
Wait a minute, hold up now. Don't talk about my baby.
But I'm just saying, like, we get into these relationships and we don't allow our hearts to heal. So then, now for us as lesbians in this room.
But you know why we do that?
Why?
It's quicker to move on than to fix what's wrong with me.
Facts. Mm-hmm. People do not take time to heal.
Nope.
They do not take that break to actually, people don't understand that when you get out of a relationship, you have to relearn yourself because you have lost so much of yourself into the person you was with prior to.
Yeah.
Because you end up compromising for that person. If you don't let go of what that was prior to and then go back to, okay, this is who I am. I like to do this. I like to do that. I stopped doing this because this person didn't like me to do this. Okay, now let me, get back into my own routine before you bring somebody else into it. Hurt people really do hurt people.
You're right, but then also in the same breath, that's where you have to be very confident in who you are as a person, as a woman, and as who you are in your position in your relationship to start setting the standard. I think that oftentimes people do not set a standard of what it is that they're looking for in a relationship. You can't tell me that you never liked a person that ate broccoli, and now all of a sudden this person eat broccoli all day long and you cooking it for them just because. I know that that's a petty thing to think about, but I'm just saying, a lot of people walk into relationships, you know you don't like light-skinned women, so why you with one? You know that you don't like heavy women, so why you with one? You know that you don't like people who smoke, why you with them? And you know you don't like a person who does not have a vehicle, someone who ain't got a job, who ain't got no 401k. So why are you dating somebody that works at the Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, but those have to be hard-nosed, not soft.
But that's the thing. No one ever has a hard no.
No, there's a difference between preference and a hard no.
No,
for me, no, I will not.
Or settling.
Yeah,
or settling,
right?
Because you don't want to be lonely and by your
that part.
But if you have a hard no, I will never date a smoker. Can't do it because I can't breathe. So that's a life thing for me. I mean, you can't kill me for me to be with you. That's stupid.
It's stupid.
So I'm not gonna do that. I have a preference for darker skinned women.
Facts. Right.
That went out the window, but she tried to get me dark, y'all. She put me out in the sun and everything.
Just be out. Just put your arms
Just be
out.
out.
Just be out.
She put me out in the sun. Come on, let's sit outside in the sun for a little while. Let's see if it's gonna do something. I was like, what am I work?
I'm burned.
I was sweating. I was so
God.
Crisp.
That was hilarious. But she was a good sport. It was so funny though.
I came to answer for a little bit until I started sweating on down my boob and stuff.
I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. It's
What about dating?
Come on back in.
How about people don't date anymore?
They do
Right.
not date.
People do
Oh,
not. They go on
that's a
3
whole
dates, they
nother
sleep
issue.
together, and then that's my whole girlfriend.
Just like, but
you
What
gotta
are you
ask.
talking about me right now?
But you know what? People have a problem that we are still dating. You're like, y'all not married yet? No.
Like,
and we fine with it.
Yo, you know what was the biggest blessing for me with me and my wife was that even though we weren't that far apart, because I was in Charlotte and she was in Fayetteville, I didn't drive at the time. I hadn't learned anyway. So what happened was
I'm about to be real petty now. The Lord said,
Stop it. Okay, go on.
you know what?
Whatever.
Anyway, what the blessing was because we could not physically see each other, that we spent more time talking and learning one another. So that by the time we were physically together, we knew exactly what we wanted. We knew exactly what we wanted it to look like. And all of that.
Exactly. Because I don't get being with someone and you don't know their middle name or their favorite color.
Their favorite color, the worst
You
type
know
of
what I'm
food.
saying? You don't know they had chicken pox as a kid. You know, just little, simple
Little
things.
stuff.
Did you ever break a bone? You know, just simple things like that. But just be together.
We together.
We get married. Like,
I love her
you don't
forever.
even know who you married.
Let me tell you, getting married, they're already married.
Exactly.
I didn't first.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I got this.
I didn't know
Oh, Lord.
you had a peanut
Wait.
allergy.
Right. And you cook food with peanuts in it. That's the thing I'm talking about. We rush into these things without doing the work. One of the things we did, like, I don't know. Well,
We
I
are
do know.
weird. We
I
are
believe
weird.
that I know that it was definitely the Holy Spirit that was divine in relation to this and how this happened and what we did at the beginning, because I never did this before. We did 5 love languages. We talked about every single thing. Like, she told me her life story like she was giving a confessional.
Yes, I did.
The first time we had a confession, I was like, what in the world? I'm not a priest.
Yeah, I did.
Minister,
all I heard was
different.
minister and pastor, and I just unloaded
She unloaded
everything.
and I did the same thing with her. And then we still, even after that, later on, we took another test again and talk about, did our answers change? What do we want in the future? Where do you see yourself on? What are your goals? You know what I'm saying? What is your overall objective? Where do you see yourself in life? What are some things about your past that you would change? What have you learned from those things? All of those things.
What
that
is
we
your
did.
credit score?
Right.
That part.
We talked about
Do you owe the
everything.
IRS?
We were intentional about making sure
Period.
that this was something we wanted to really be in, and not have something down the road be something that we couldn't deal with.
And I think that a big part of that too is our maturity level. Because when we met each other, we were what?
I don't know. It wasn't that. I just had enough.
No, but
I was like, I had a plan. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I had a plan. I said, when that divorce is the ink
I'm a hoe.
dry. Yo! I had a plan because I had been faithful. I had been diligent. I had been committed to my marriage. And I was like, oh, okay, it's on now. No, that didn't happen.
Me neither.
See my whole face?
Well, I'm finna skate. Boy, they didn't let me be great.
See my whole
It didn't
face?
happen. The Lord had other plans.
I'm married. I'm married now.
He had other plans.
See my whole face?
So when I went into this, I did give her like, ooh, the worst of the worst. I was trying to get her to run away. Like, go! Be free! That didn't work.
Leave me alone.
It didn't work.
No, but I mean, even in that, I think that going back to that whole dating thing and even how people view us, we have been together 3 years and we're happy about that. We're not mad. We like the fact that listen, when I get married, first of all, we're not even finna post no engagement. No. Y'all gonna get the wedding. That's it. We're not even finna front.
Y'all see that look? This look right. That's it.
And
right.
It's like, I think oftentimes people are so caught up because they look at other relationships and like, oh, y'all should just get married. No, we're dating each other and we're fine with it. Because at the end of the day, when I marry this woman, because she's gonna be the only woman I marry, there will be nothing else. I'm gonna know everything about her. Every annoying quirk that I don't like, I'ma know. Every good thing about her, of course, I'ma know. You know, we will have gone through some tests so that when we get to the marriage, it really is going to be smooth sailing. Because honestly, we've been through quite a few tests as a couple.
And y'all friends.
And we're friends. That part.
You're friends.
We became friends.
You gotta like each other. Like, how do you be with somebody you don't like? You gotta like the person. Like, you gotta be friends. Have something in common. Like,
we pick with one another. We are like, there was an article that I posted not too long ago about to talk about healthy couples. And it talks about, you have a healthy couple when you're able to pick on one another. Yeah. Like, make jokes and crack one another. There's something about that psychology or whatever it is. There's a level of comfortability and commitment between the two that adds to you having a good relationship. If you can't laugh with your partner, if you can't pick on your partner and say, ooh, you look like a booger. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do those things with your partner, you really don't have a partner. You have someone taking up time and space.
And I think that that's part of the things that we need, that I think people, us as lesbians, we need to start getting to dating someone, asking questions, trying to figure out exactly who and what the person is and what their likes and dislikes are. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you dating someone and actually being in a relationship with someone. It's not a bad thing. I think that when we let people on the outside start dictating what's going on in our relationship, that it makes it worse. If we would have gotten married year one, we wouldn't have lasted.
Right.
Because I
wouldn't have been ready for one.
And I wouldn't have liked you anymore because you came with some quirks. I love them though now.
Whatever. You came with your own baggage too.
I came with my baggage, but I think that even now we're great. I think we can appreciate the differences between us. We never let people on the outside dictate what we do in here.
Right. And
we've actually surrounded ourselves with other couples that actually were healthy for us, because that's another thing.
Oh yeah,
your couple friends, your friends that you bring around your marriage, and your friends that you bring around your mate. Those are really big things. You want people to be around you when your mate, that when y'all are actually going through something, we can sit down and say, "Come on, y'all, what's good?" And know that even though we may not be perfect, that we can still offer you good sound advice. Exactly. And it not come from a petty place. It's not me wanting your wife. It's not me wanting to break up your relationship because mine is crappy. Exactly. It's just offering up some valid
sound advice.
Some sound advice.
Something to help, because a healthy relationship is not perfect. No. It's perfect for what that relationship has going on. However, if they're faithful and they go by the guidelines of, like, you know, the respect of the other significant other, because you got people who actually are in relationships where they will favor one part of the couple than they will the other. So they'd be like, yes, men. You gotta have friends that are gonna tell you the truth, like, hey, bro, you tripping. Hey, sis, stop doing that. Come on, man. Like, work on it first before you try to step outside. You don't have people that are actually honest with your relationship like they should be.
And that's the sad part, but then that's where you also have to protect your relationship. We've talked about, like, what our wedding list is gonna look like.
Some of y'all hurts.
And let me tell you, this week I told her, I said, I think I'm gonna have like 5 people. I'm good. Like that's it, because we like 5 people, honestly, and that's because I feel like at this point in my life, I only want people to be in that special space who actually look at us and say, damn, we've seen them grow. Damn, we want to support them and help them in everything. And know that these are the people we can still turn around and go to and say, yo, I'm having a rough time. Can you help me and my wife? And not everybody can you do that with. And it's kind of sad because you wish that you could have more people. But then when you look at their relationships and you see what the foolery that they putting on with, we don't want you there. Because then at the end of the day, you've already proven to me that you don't know how to make sound decisions when it comes to your relationship. So how you finna give me decisions on my marriage? And another thing, stop taking advice from single people who ain't married, who ain't living together, who don't know what a successful relationship, who ain't been in a successful relationship, who's constantly cheating on their mate and all kind of foolery.
Who ain't ended their old relationship.
Right. So what are you doing listening to these people?
Who ain't ended their old relationship.
So you can't do that, and I think that oftentimes we go to our good duty, like you said,
because we know that they're going to be our yes men. They're going to okay our foolishness. That's
because that misery loves.
We know exactly. Misery loves. That's one thing we talked about. That wedding, our wedding, when we exchange our vows, it's going to be a very intimate space. Period. Point period. Now y'all can help celebrate with us afterwards, but there's a responsibility for people that witness your exchanging of vows. Those people that are there witnessing have a responsibility as well. Over the course of time, when things do happen, because they are in a relationship, they have a responsibility to help support your relationship.
Exactly.
It's not, I'm just coming to your wedding because I want to come. No, I'm coming to your wedding because I'm going to be part of your journey. Period. And so you're not part of our journey. You won't be there for the exchange of vows. Sorry, not sorry. We'll see you at the after party.
Period.
Listen, it just may be Pastor Sonia and me. And the boo thing, and First Lady Regina.
Yes. Now we're not saying single people don't have good wisdom, but it's very challenging for a single person to support a married couple and they've never been married. There's a difference between dating and marriage,
and that's where I think the lines oftentimes get blurred and confused. That people equate being a wife and a girlfriend. There are two different roles. Or wifey. When you are a wife, there are certain things, certain new tasks that you take on. When you are a girlfriend, you still have the option to walk away. Right. Where when you are someone's wife, that is your responsibility. You can't just say, I don't feel like being your wife today, like you can with the girlfriend. I don't feel like being your girlfriend today. Y'all have taken vows for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, till death do you part. So with that being said, there is an added responsibility for you as a wife than you are as a girlfriend. So you giving me advice as a girlfriend is really not going to work for me in my marriage, because at the end of the day, I can't leave her if we're married. A divorce is not an option. The only way you're going to get out of this is in the body bag.
Death. What is wrong with y'all? Dang.
And all the family in here approve. Like the whole
I'm uncomfortable now. Like
if you get married,
I got that
before God. You make some promises.
Exactly.
You say, I'm going to be with this person till death do us part. It doesn't automatically mean jump to kill them off, but it does mean you're going to get on my damn nerves. You're going to make me want to chicken choke you in your sleep.
Exactly.
You're going to make me want to hide all your socks. But at the end of the day, I have to say, you know what? I would rather you piss me off here than to be somewhere without you.
Ooh.
So if you made that choice and you stood before God and say, I'm willing to say that, because anybody, y'all will learn, y'all should know, anybody that knows us knows, we are cats and dogs some days, and we are bed of roses other days. But at the end of the day, she can sit here and say, I'm out, I'm done, I'm gone. She might make it to the end of the driveway.
And I'm going to tell her, now turn your ass around and go in the house.
By the time you talk to her, she's already in the house.
Swear.
Right.
I have recently said.
Look, you talking about me?
Look. I recently said, I cannot. And I had to take myself back to God and have a talk. And he said, remember what you told me?
Right.
What you said to me?
Mm-hmm.
You promised me.
Right.
So figure it out. So when you say till death do us part, it doesn't mean we're automatically going to judge. It doesn't mean that we're above knocking y'all off.
Well, at least we know
But
that.
it does mean that we made a promise before God that that's the only thing that will separate us. So that is the only way that you're allowed to leave.
Well, I already told my boo thing that we ain't even married yet.
There's a got to go.
Bro, you
There's two
read
steps.
that fine print.
Right.
Read that fine
There's two
print.
steps.
Mine was in bold. I tell you.
Abuse.
I said my part.
Abuse for one reason.
I said that part.
Abuse. Now, abuse is one reason to negate your vows.
Yes.
Because I do believe that God did not intend for you to be in an
In
abusive
hell. In a
relationship.
live hell.
You know, because he said, I come that you may have life and life more abundantly. And if your abusive relationship is not allowing you to do that, that's not in the work.
That's not right.
But there are also times, and I personally believe this, where you have to say, I said for better or worse, you have a problem and you need therapy, and there's things that you need that I, as your wife, can say, I'm walking you into this therapist. I'm taking you in here because you have something that you have to deal with. You got stuff on you. You got spirits that you're fighting with all alone, and you can't fight them, so you're fighting me. So how about I take you over there and you deal with them, and you come back here and deal with me?
Now, I can understand that, but if they're
But if
unwilling,
I'm about to die,
if they're unwilling, right, you got to go. Exactly.
No, but I mean, both me and the minister, I've already told the minister that there is no way on God's green earth. Listen, this is it. Because if we don't work, ain't nobody else. Majesty finna be single for forever and a day. I ain't got the patience and or the time or energy to be getting to know somebody all over again. I ain't got time to be giving you the precursor of who I am and what I do and how I move. If this right here don't work, Majesty finna be single forever.
Ain't no if, boo. You stuck with me.
I know, I'm glad you know that you stuck with me.
And Tanya, we gonna come look for you too if anything happens. Bro, I got you.
oh y'all.
And I know, and y'all better do the same to me, cause y'all, it's something wrong with it, bro. I got you, bro. It's something wrong with it, bro.
What you mean?
They be smiling, threatening us. They smile, threatening us. It's something wrong.
Listen, we threaten you because we love you.
Oh no, that's not like abuse right there. That's straight out textbook.
No, Joe Jackson, no.
Yes, we love you. Help me. We love you.
Y'all got kids.
So you love your kids, right? And when your kids are acting a whole fucking fool, the first thing you say is, I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't get it together.
That part.
Yeah.
And it sounds real abusive, but you say it from a loving place, and if I don't say
complaint.
this to you, you may go run amok, and I can't save you from yourself. I'm trying to save you from yourself.
Get that part. Yes.
Hello, Barbara.
Yes, nigga.
This is sham.
Yes, we trying to save you
Get
from
them
it.
out of here.
Baby, we had that moment. I had to tell Babe too.
Calm her down,
Baby,
calm.
calm down, because if
Oh,
you
look
do
at
it,
her eyes.
I'm trying to save you from yourself.
Right.
What is you talking about? No more happy juice for you.
No more happy juice.
I mean,
I'm saying those
don't
words
get me.
may come across as, I will push you down these goddamn stairs. We ain't gonna actually do it, but we trying to
Amen.
before you do some fuck shit.
I agree with that.
Before you do some fuck shit, let's look at the consequence. So let's come on back.
Come on back. Come on.
My wife
let's go.
told me they'll never find my body. I'm over that.
Bro, if I don't hear from you,
We don't look for me. Look for me. Y'all better look for
She has family overseas, and she may decide to take a trip.
No, I'm not.
Go do some research on your roots.
Hey,
I do not want to be a witness to this.
track my
Right.
my location always home.
Right.
If it go
This
off,
is bottom of the sea.
yeah,
There's
look,
nothing wrong with this.
look for me.
We gotta differentiate what is abusive and what is trying to bring you to the light.
No,
No, Jesus on the main line. No.
I'm believe in bringing people to life. Sometimes we gotta hold their hand and lead them into the land of the light.
I ain't needing nobody to hold my hands out. 7 years old, I can cross the street myself.
But
I'm good.
at 7 years old, mama was saying, "I'm gonna beat your black ass."
No,
And she wasn't trying to say it out of abuse. She was trying to love you.
So that means we have to walk you through your crazy decisions.
Y'all had some rough parents.
Listen, I mean, I just feel like, let's be honest, we've all had that one argument with our mate where you know they was tap dancing on that one good nerve, and you just looked at them with the side eye and was like, try me if you want to. No, we didn't have it because I kept my cool and laughed. But you remember that time?
Oh, I don't remember no time, but anyway, if she said so, okay. Okay.
See, this was when she was trying to unpack her baby.
Oh, yeah. I do remember.
It came back.
It was that long ago, you ain't remember.
It was a long time.
You would have been so proud of me.
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
You should have been so proud of me because I sat there and looked at her all in her face like,
okay, that's what you
want to do?
Okay.
You know what you doing? You have your just a reminder.
Yeah. I was like, okay, but you sure
but it ain't always us.
Right. No, that's not what it was. That was you.
It was no, but I ain't even gonna front because she got me the one time. We did get into an argument. She left.
Oh yeah.
And she took the freaking dog. She took Bella too. I'm calling for the dog to come here, keep me company because now I'm all hurt and my feelings hurt. She took the dog.
Let's go, Bella. Bella's out.
I didn't even know she took the dog. I'm like, Bella, looking for somebody to console me in my time.
Console yourself.
Because you by yourself. The dog is gone with you. It's not baby. The dog stays home.
The dog stays home.
I wish you could have seen my face. I was like, you took the dog? Like, she came in the house and everything.
Yo, I'm so petty. I'm so petty. This other time, you upset me with something. I was like, you know what? I'm so great. So, you call me back when you finally over your move. But you can be in these feelings by yourself.
Yo,
goodbye.
Oh no, because she got me in my feelings. That was the first time I ever got in my feelings and stayed in my feelings for like 3-4 days. By day number 3, she was done with me. She was like, you know what, ma'am? You have a great day. That's exactly what she said. You know what, ma'am? You have a great day. I woke up this morning feeling very fine. I'm going to lead you to these feelings. When you finish, you call me back. Have a good day. I was like,
I know you lying.
And got my lunch and went on and had me a good day.
And mind you, I was still all in my feelings and came back and had a whole nother conversation about what we was arguing about. She was like, yo, I apologize. I told you sorry.
I'm not apologizing no more.
I'm not saying sorry no. But you don't understand. But I do. But I'm not saying sorry again. But in my opinion, I felt like she didn't understand the gravity of my feelings. And I didn't feel that they were validated enough.
That's right.
What is wrong? Y'all so overly emotional. No, I already said I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. I'm not going to repeat the sorry and still solidify. It's the same time.
Hold on. Sometimes the sorry.
Oh, here you go.
Here you go.
Sometimes the sorry sound like some, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Because
when I apologize.
No,
Like,
but
that's it. And I don't have to like go into depth about the apology. Like I didn't know you was gonna react like that. My bad. I apologize. But you don't really get it. You don't understand. What do I need to understand? I understand that your feelings was hurt. And I just apologize.
No, but the thing about it is, okay.
Oh, hell, here we go again.
The thing that I have to understand about my mate is that she departmentalizes things, whatever that word is.
Compartmentalize.
She does that very quickly.
English is a second language, y'all. Don't do her.
She does that very quickly. So just as fast as she may do or say something, it is stored like 10 miles behind you and you still sitting in the moment, and she done moved on to 20 other different things and I'm still on that one. Like, yo, did you really just come and okay? And she'd be like, what? I thought we was talking about something else. Mind you, I'm still holding on to what you. Do you know what you just said to me?
I'm eating popcorn.
But at that point, they feel like, okay, the apology was offered, the moment is over. But you don't understand in that moment because you're not giving us time to sit in our feelings.
That's true.
No, we're trying to keep y'all from getting in our feelings. It's
I apologize. I'm like, hey, do you need a moment?
But hold on.
Time to process.
Your apology does
I do all of that.
But y'all can't see that.
Just like in this moment, she just said, no, we're trying to head you off of the past before you get in your feelings, but that's the problem. You can't tell us how to process our feelings.
But y'all can't sit there and hold a conversation with yourselves about what happened, what we did, and then 8 of y'all sit at a round table and then sit a receptionist to the front looking at our asses with an attitude with your head to the side, and then y'all still having a conversation amongst yourselves in your head. No, that shit don't work.
But we can because that's what we need to process.
We can't fight with some people we can't see. But that don't make no sense.
But you don't have to.
We don't even know who y'all bringing to the front. So it could be actually your name, because I think one of y'all got 8 personalities. No, this is bullshit. Nah, this is not fair. Because it's 8 of y'all against one of us. So I swear, standing there with 8 of y'all. We don't know which one. We don't know which one is at the front. Every last one of y'all got the boy that we want to fight. Every last one of y'all got the boy. Y'all got the psycho one that's already planned out death. Y'all got the one that's real conservative and already figured out how much it's going to cost for you to move out because we drunk the last bit of Kool-Aid and didn't take the damn trash out. So y'all done already filed the bank receipt, so you know exactly how much it's going to cost for you to move. You got the one that's being real reckless. So I think I'm finna go slash your tires, blow cold rocks on your clothes, and steal your shit because I paid for it.
And cut your pants.
Your business, not mine. And then you got the one who want to cry in the corner, but all the other ones that's real mean, done push the little crybaby to the back. Don't get your soft ass back there.
Sound like they in their
you don't need to
feelings.
be in now.
Masculine.
The thing is,
masculine
if
center.
you apologize, you did your part. Wait for me to come around and meet you.
So let me ask you a question. Now how long does it have to take though?
Okay.
Because when y'all piss us off, but when y'all piss us off, we have to take y'all raggedy ass apology, and then if we get mad, y'all get mad. Look, then they get mad because we mad. Now we got to apologize because we done made them mad because we mad.
I'm not apologizing.
And then that apology sound like this. Well, I didn't know your bitch ass was gonna be in your feelings.
Wait. I'm gonna give you that one.
What is that?
I'm gonna give you that one.
Don't give it that
No, it's too late. What kind of apology is that, bro?
No,
apology is that?
When she did that to me, she was like, well, you know what? I'm going to talk to you later. I was like, oh, so you just now going to hang up the phone on me?
Yes, I am. And yes, I am. I'm finished.
So now I caught a whole attitude because she was in her feelings. And I'm like, listen, I'm petty. My whole thing was, I was in my feelings, so you need to still be in my feelings too.
But everybody should be allowed the right to process their feelings.
Exactly.
But you can't say, my feelings about how you feel overrides how you feel.
That's not what I'm saying. My thing is, I don't have to process with you.
No.
Process by yourself.
And don't get mad with me. If I'm mad, respect my feelings the same way.
But hold on.
Respect my feelings the same way when I'm mad. If I get mad, we have the same right to go through that same process that y'all go through as well. So if it takes y'all 30, 45 days, y'all cannot expect 30 minutes for us because y'all want to cuddle.
Wait a minute.
So this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm going to cuddle with your ass.
What I'm trying to say is, if you or her, whomever it may be, has an issue, you go to them and say, hey, I'm in my feelings right now about this. You are allowed to process those feelings. If you sit there and sulk with them, if you decide to express them, if you want to, your feelings are yours and they have to be respected because they belong to you. Now, when that other person says, well, hell, I said I'm sorry, shit, what do you need? That is not allowing them to process their feelings.
I agree.
That is dismissive.
Right. That's dismissive. That's dismissive.
And that creates another set of feelings. So now it feels like you were mad about the shit for 3-4 days. No, I was mad about this. Then I'm mad that you dismissed me. I'm mad that we didn't get to settle this issue. You're mad about 3-4 things. Every day got its own goddamn thing.
I agree.
What about dates too, right?
Yeah, because I'm the same way. I don't like to let an argument. First of all, I'll say this: when me and her are at odds, which is never which is not often at all, I physically get sick. Like it bothers me to my
she's usually
core.
wrong. It's usually her fault. Oh, don't play. It usually is. I got two to your. I don't know.
Started an argument.
You see her like. Now, when I know I'm in the wrong, like if we're not good, I physically get sick. Like it does something to me where I don't, and then she knows that I want to fix it and fix it quick, only because I don't like being in that space or feeling that disconnect. But because you brought up something talking about, are we still gonna cuddle when we angry? Now I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do you want to get sexy when you angry with your mate? And how long should you withhold from your mate?
We need to close it down.
How long should you withhold from your mate if you angry, or do you get it in?
You're not supposed to withhold. I don't think in any situation, I don't think you should ever withhold from your partner. And I'm gonna tell you this is why.
It's in the marriage vows.
It's in the marriage vows. Like that's not. Listen.
You don't what part of the marriage vows?
Okay.
You don't call me another woman's name.
Oh, now wait a minute. That's fighting words. All right, now hold on.
You don't call somebody another woman's name.
Now that's
I think we're gonna cuddle. You crazy.
I can be mad and still being mad.
No,
She ain't do it.
I don't care how mad my wife is. I don't care how mad my wife is.
You ain't calling me
My wife don't care how mad I am. If we horny, listen here. That's belongs to me.
I ain't horny.
That's
Everything
mine.
gets shut
So
down.
she gonna be mad as hell. She can be mad all she want to. I'm still gonna put my head down there and I'm gonna be through with it. I'm not. However she receives it, hallelujah. It's not gonna be a no.
It's called rape.
Because no, the hell it's not. It's called rape if she say no, and she ain't gonna say no. She gonna be mad as hell with her face balled up, still moaning and groaning. However, it's still gonna be a reciprocation, because I do not think that you should withhold anything from your significant other. That's your significant other, which means you are supposed to be there to provide for their needs, whether it be mentally, physically, or emotionally. Now, however, there is instances where rape has occurred in people's relationships. Do I think that that's wrong? Yes, I absolutely think that's wrong. That is absolutely wrong. But do I think that there are some partners who actually be like, nah, the only reason I'm fighting with your ass is because I want you to get this ass in the angry Baby, take me down through that. It is what it is. But I do not think that you should withhold, well, I'm mad, so I'm not going to touch you for 30 days. And you know their sex drive operates every 4 to 5 days. You're asking for your own problems. Yeah. Because what one won't do, another one will. Not to say that it's right for them to step out. Yeah. Not to say that it's right for them to step out, but you don't want to create other monsters within your relationship. You don't want to
create an opportunity.
Just don't do it. That, like, I don't care how anybody is. Like if a person needs something, fulfill that need if you're able to do it, fulfill it.
First of all, if you haven't settled, see, you can say all that stuff all you want to, but if you haven't settled the initial issue in the first place, all this, well, we're gonna have sex anyway. No, I'm shutting that shit down, because first of all, I'm gonna dry up like the Sahara Desert on your ass.
Oh, Lord.
Now they got desert dick. This is awful.
Oh my goodness.
No, because if you call me another woman's name,
but is this your wife?
It's my significant other.
But is it your wife?
But I mean, you can't dismiss what she's saying.
No, I would never say that.
You're actually living with this person. This person is actually,
guess what?
Calling you somebody else's name.
So you have, but guess what? It's a choice for you to stay or leave if it's not your significant. If it's not your wife.
I'm staying home.
That's a choice to stay or leave. Now, if it happens, if it's an ex, okay, well, honestly, you would never know if it's some shit. That's
was it a Freudian slip?
Huh?
Was it a Freudian slip? Because like my mama calls all her children.
First of all, you ain't never slipped. Hold on, you ain't never slipped the whole time we've been together, and all of a sudden you just called me a random girl name. No, there ain't no slip.
Now the thing would be so. What would be the root of those? So what would be the root of?
Johnny Ruger.
I don't know that.
We don't know you. Sorry.
Oh,
you can't come on the live. We don't know you.
Somebody asked me to come on the live.
So we're gonna
we're gonna end our little live here, but we can continue these conversations because, honey. But see, I think that's what we need to do: start getting together and start having some of these conversations about relationship, life, sex, and everything within our close friends, and start seeing what what other people think, and maybe might help you walk through some of your own obstacles.
And it's healthy. These are things that we don't do enough of in our community. We don't talk about things like this. We deal with stuff behind closed doors and be suffering alone when you could connect with other people in the community can kind of help you through your process, your journey, think things a little bit differently, gain some wisdom and some knowledge. This is healthy. This is a good thing. So we need to do more things like this, and I would love to see this in other areas of communities and friend circles and family circles.
I love you, guys.
So yes, that is all we have for tonight on She Said, She Said. Of course, you guys.
Oh, tomorrow, catch us at the, you got flyer? Hold on. I gotta pull up. Go ahead and make the other now.
Okay, so that is all that we have for this evening. We will be back next month with another episode of She Said, She Said. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, this presidential stuff and all this, mass shootings and so on and so forth. So we got some things that we need to discuss and go over. Also, tomorrow we will be at the Atlanta Georgia Tech Hotel from 2:30 to 4 for the Black, Gay, and Greek Symposium, which is being brought to you by Kappa Theta Epsilon Sorority Incorporated. It is going to be discussing all things LGBT Greek. Also, if you are a D9 member and now are affiliated with a non-collegiate LGBT Greek group, how does that look like for you? So if you are in the Atlanta area, please come through. I will be on that panel representing the Lambda Nu Dynasty Incorporated.
And I'll be on the panel representing Alpha Psi Kappa Fraternity Incorporated.
So if you are in the area and you just want to come by and say hi to us, please come by, walk up to us, say, hey, we appreciate it. We're not going to be weirded out.
Nah, not at all. Also, don't forget, we have a cruise next year. We're cruising on the Norwegian Encore. It is a new cruise ship. The first time we're going to be leaving from New York, going to Bermuda, October 8th through the 13th.
Yes.
You still can get your deposit in, you
for
guys.
$50.
It is going to be a great time. We have lots of surprises. Hint, hint. We're trying to give y'all some hints. You want to be on this cruise. You're going to be upset.
Y'all going to be
mad. You see the pictures, you be like,
because a couple of y'all was mad when we went on the other cruise and you saw your girl Lit hosting.
Right. And it's a great rate for that cruise. It includes your port fees, your taxes,
your alcohol,
your drinks, all that good stuff. So.
And we have more events and things that will be happening before and after the cruise that we will be announcing as we get closer to 2020. Also, we want to give a shout out to Brown Girl Goals for the Majesty shirt.
I'm still waiting on my shirt though.
We gonna get when you can.
Okay, thank you.
But we want to thank you guys for being the official t-shirt for your girl Majesty, and soon for She Said, She Said, of course. So if you are looking for custom made design t-shirts, please hit up Brown Girl Goals. Girls is spelled G-U-R-L-S. And let them know that She Said sent you and that Majesty sent you, and they will hook you up with everything that you need. So I think that's it, right?
I think that's it, guys. We appreciate you for tuning in. Remember, we love you, but I love you best. Take care. Peace out.
I'm going to get the minister to twerk on me. Hey, with her big booty. Hey.
All right, y'all.
Good night, y'all.